Hello everyone, this is Big Alski,
This is JTB.
and this is Al Hazard's hard karma run for Ninja Gaiden Sigma. So we are in chapter 4, and this right here is just a version of the no-look attack. I mean, that's what I've always called it. So you just stand to a point, charge when you see the enemy, and release. I mean, that's about it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I've always hated that. That's one of this fight right here is one of the main reasons I hate this chapter so much. Because it's so annoying when you get that, especially when you only have the dragon sword, like in Sigma. It's so annoying. You'll get it, and sometimes they'll just shoot you once out of your UT and then stop shooting at you, and it's like, oh man, you just did that to piss me off. It's really annoying. That is a pretty tight chain there. To get that to happen, by the way, what he does is he'll just reset, back out of the game and then load the save again to get those guys to respawn. And that's you have to be pretty quick on your movement to actually get that to chain that far.
So this is something new in Sigma. Obviously, they didn't have this in Ninja Gaiden or Ninja Gaiden Black.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, thinking about it, it doesn't really change that much. In that instance, for example, all you would normally do is just go back through the door and respawn those guys and kill them. In here, you just can shoot the exploding barrels, and they will always drop a yellow essence.
See, I actually would have started over right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't. It's clearly that's kind of clearly the UT he misses. If you look at his time. If you can allocate for that, you could have easily got another UT. But I know he did mention, I think he's already ahead of whatever the current number 1 is. So, 5,000 points for the next guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
At this point, that's all kind of your missed points are really. It's just points for the the person after you to get.
And I like how he, I guess, not X plus A's, but triangles, square, or whatever it is, to, target, because if you jump, sometimes you hit the wall.
Yeah, that's true. He could have actually rolled out of that just there, looking at that, getting that ET and then the UT. I mean, he still makes the time limit, obviously, but it can be done just a little bit quicker, and you get a bigger kill bonus.
So here, he goes down, there's the benefit of a save statue, so he goes down there to save, doesn't look at the enemy, so again, you don't look at them, they don't see you, the timer doesn't start, and then once he starts shooting, notice he only gets 1 kill here, so the other kill didn't even register.
Yeah. Overall, though, it's worth it, because if I remember rightly, I think that time limit's actually impossible. If you look at them both, with the bow, I'm pretty sure you can't actually make that time limit.
Right. Or get a UT out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You might be able to shoot the arrows, and get them both, but you can't, make or get a UT out of it.
Yeah. You can probably get either or, I would imagine. Just thinking back to that last fight as well, he did smoke bomb, but he probably could have forward Y, forward triangle, looking at it. No.
I think that first hit of the UT killed the guy, so maybe the forward Y or the forward T.
Forward T.
I know it. So explain why he didn't go get the rat here.
Oh yeah, on this one, the reason he doesn't get the rat is because, as you can see, he's able to kind of stagger the enemy spawns. If you kill the rat and then, jump forward, what you would usually do in NGB is, you would just kill the rat, jump forward past Muramasa, and then, UT all of them as they come down. The problem with Sigma is if you do that, if I remember rightly, I think 4 of the 6 enemies will all jump down at the same time. So you're going to kill at least 2. In one go doing that, maybe even 3, and that way you're not going to be able to get, subsequent UTs on the enemies that are left. So it's just something that is either you can do it the hard way and use the essence and try and, manipulate the UTs, but doing it the way he does, I think is probably more suited to getting a time limit and making everything match up.
I love the sounds of the cats whenever they're getting hit. They're like, rah, rah.
It's pretty funny. They were one of the they've always been one of my favorite enemies in terms of design. I think they look really cool. They remind me of Egyptian kind of statues, the way they look. I've always thought they look cool.
So why couldn't he use the rat there?
He probably could. Looking at it, I guess he just doesn't need to.
Right.
That's a really.
But it's so nice to have the benefit of that save statue out there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's a huge game changer for Chapter 4. I'm trying to think. The only other save statue is the one near Hans Bar. And that's a pretty good thing to have for the time limit on this chapter, because I think it buys you at least one extra save over NGB.
Right. You know, going back to the cat chicks, I've always said that they were hot. I feel like you were Weird Al, but I have a couple good close-up pictures that I caught of them, and people got a big kick out of it back in the day. I need to post those up again. That and the picture of Alma, where I caught her backside.
Do you still have that Pazu video of the incendiary shooter?
Yes, I have all those videos. I should post up some of those.
Yeah. Now, one thing right there, like, it can just be personal preference, but I've always preferred using the Lunar to smoke bomb UT Cat Fiends, purely because, like, right there, sometimes if you use the Dragon Sword and they jump at a certain angle, your UT will actually whiff and it won't hit them. Whereas the Lunar, you know, kind of just carries on going, so if that does happen, it's not the end of the world, and you can probably still make the time limit. I always really like that they got rid of the pillars in this area for Sigma. It makes this fight much easier. Now the reason he smoke bombs there, this is only on hard, so like doing another forward Y more than likely would have killed that Cat Fiend, which is why he uses the smoke bomb instead. Having the level 1 Lunar does help, because you could potentially forward Y with the level 1 Lunar, which is, you know, far less damaging than the Dragon Sword. But if you have the smoke bombs, and like we said in the, you know, some of the previous chapters, like having the smoke bombs and the cushion of essence, you know, you can really kind of be pretty liberal with your smoke bombs.
And another little sweet spot.
Yep. There is one in this fight in black, but it's at the other end of the encounter, if I remember rightly.
So I'm not sure why he shows this fight right here, because I don't think it's for kills, and I don't think it's for essence. And he doesn't drag the essence.
Could be for essence, maybe.
No, look at his essence at the end of the chapter. It's like 20,000 or something.
Yeah, I'll try and take note of his elixirs. I'm pretty sure he has more elixirs now, right?
Maybe he did it, but still, you know.
But this is one of the main reasons why I prefer black. Like, I don't mind these enemies, but I actually have the video muted at the moment. But God, the noise these things make in the game is so annoying. It's like the worst noise ever. Ever in any game. But farming UTs on these guys is pretty frustrating. It's definitely easier when there's only one, because when there's more than one, they have a tendency to just shoot at you and, you know, try and kill you from far away. Whereas when there's only one of them, as you can see, like they're pretty consistent in, you know, just coming at you and just charge Lunar UTs and get more hits on them. But yeah, I'm so glad I don't have the sound on, because like every time they skid is like when you get the noise, and it's just, oh my God, it just destroys your ears. It's such a horrible noise.
So the chapter time limit is 15 minutes. He barely makes it, and the kills are 42. So he had plenty, and he looks at his essence.
Yeah, he's got a lot of essence. Maybe he'll
I'm
spend
not sure why it did
chapter.
that. Maybe he's saving it up for later.
We'll have to look at that in the next one, because I mean, as again, you know, as we've said, essence is pretty easy in Sigma, so it's not that big of a deal.
Here's where you're talking about that whiff.
Yeah, I think this could be to do with the sweet spot though, but
right, yeah,
it is kind of funny. It's happened.
I mean, if they can miss you, you should be able to miss them.
Yeah.